Hello everyone and welcome to another speed build. This is no ordinary speed build. This is the 3x3 challenge, which I'm sure you can tell by the title. If you're here just for the challenge, hi, my name's Tori. Thanks for watching. And if you're a returning subscriber, then welcome back. Basically, the challenge is that you have to build a house, and it can be any length you want, but the width of your room has to be 3 tiles. So 3x3, I thought that you had to build a 3x3 house, meaning 3 tiles by 3 tiles, but that's not the case. Only one side of the room basically has to be 3 tiles. So that is what I'm doing currently. I thought that it would be a little challenging to build a more traditional house or any other house basically with those restrictions, so I went with a modern house, which I thought would be a little bit easier to pull off, which it was actually. I thought it was relatively simple. The most challenging thing for me was the color scheme. I've really been trying to break my comfort zone with my color schemes lately, which I really didn't do in this challenge. The house turned out so small that it was really difficult to pick colors for the room, because basically the kitchen and the living room are one room, so their color schemes more or less are very similar because there's no dividing factor. If you just threw a bunch of colors in there, it would look odd, or at least to me it would look odd. And then the little entryway is open to that room, so I made that the same color scheme, which left 3 other rooms that to not do in kind of a similar way, it looked weird. I'm working on it. It didn't work out very well in this challenge, but I think that it really does look like a nice house. It's actually, I don't know, I actually really like this house, so that was kind of cool because I expected not to like this house at all because of the restrictions, and I ended up liking it quite a lot. It's not the cheapest house to purchase on the Sims gallery, but it is not the most expensive. I think it came out to be around 50,000 simoleons. I didn't want to do like a starter home because I felt that the challenge of having the rooms with 3 tile width was challenging enough, so I didn't want to do on top of that trying to keep it within a certain budget. I'm doing the landscaping right now, which is, I mean, I didn't do a ton of landscaping. I kind of kept it closer to the house just to kind of fill up the space because I thought that since the house was smaller, it looked a little odd just kind of sitting in the middle of the lot. And I forgot to furnish the backyard on camera, which I'm very good at, so good at forgetting, that is, not furnishing. So I did that off camera, and you'll see it in the screenshots at the end of this video. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still not the biggest fan of the exterior of the house. I feel like it could be better, but like I said, I struggled with the color scheme. I'm trying not to use the same colors that I use in my other builds. I'm trying to kind of, like I said, go outside my comfort zone, which it's hard because I don't know. Like I start building thinking, oh yeah, this is going great, and then I start putting more things in and I just don't like it, so I switch it to something I like, which is obviously what I'm comfortable with, and there you have it. I have the same house colors that I've built with before. But yeah, right now I'm working on the little entryway, which I thought would be a nice touch considering you can only have a 3 width room, and to go straight into the living room could make it a little clustered. So the entryway is nice. It ends up looking nothing like this towards the end. As you can see, this is me struggling with the colors. I love, like honestly, out of all of the wallpapers in The Sims, that little plaster brick wallpaper that I just erased on here is my favorite wallpaper. It is so beautiful. That one right there. I love it. But because I love it, I use it all the time. So I got rid of it and I went with something else, and it still, we're not at the end product. It looks nothing like this. Nothing like this at all. But I mean, it turned out nice. I ended up going with like a yellow, black and white color scheme, which vaguely started to run through the whole house because it's hard in such a small space to do each room vastly different, because it just looks clustered to me if you have too many things going on. So here's what I ended up going with. Yellow, kind of a light yellow wallpaper, dark flooring. I did a little entry table. I did put in the hidden objects sheet because I wanted to find a little bowl that looked like it could hold keys and stuff, and I ended up putting in a little clay bowl, which was kind of dumb because when I play tested this house, the sim, first thing he did was grab that bowl and mold it into something different, so that was a fail. He also put those books away, but they look cute in the meantime, so whatever. I did 2 mirrors at the entrance. I kind of thought it could be like a check your appearance mirror before you leave the house, and I threw in some touches of orange in there, which I thought helped kind of mix it up a little bit. Over here I'm starting to work on the kitchen, which I actually really like the kitchen in this house. I kind of thought it would be really cramped because it's such a small space, obviously, but it actually turned out really nice. And I don't know if I followed all the rules for the 3x3 challenge because I couldn't find any official rules. I just started seeing some of my favorite YouTubers posting it, and I thought that it looked like fun. And from what I saw of theirs, the only rule was the 3 width rule. So if I ended up breaking any other rules, I'm sorry. I couldn't find any official rules online, so this is what I came up with. I don't know, but moving on. We are working on putting in some clutter in the kitchen. I didn't want it to be too cluttered, but I did want it to look somewhat realistic. I did put a lot of plants in this house too. I don't know why. They just kind of, they felt like they went there. Like the sim that lived here, I feel, would want plants everywhere, so I put them in, and I like them. And I tried to kind of use, I'm trying to use more rugs too, because I have rugs that are my favorites, and I tend to only use them. I really like that really big round rug with the swirls on it. So I tried not to use that too much and work on using other rugs, which, I mean, it didn't work out very well in the end, but I'm working on it for future builds. I actually really liked the living room setup. Even though it's kind of weird and kind of in this corner, it ended up looking pretty nice, I think, and the Sims were able to use those chairs and stuff to watch TV with no issues, so it ended up working out, even though the entrance to the bathroom is right in the middle, but that's okay. And here I am struggling with the colors, trying to mix it up a little bit, and it didn't work very well, but that's okay. That's okay, I still like it. I did do the bedroom differently. The bedroom and the office are kind of different color schemes, but I still think that they go pretty well with this house. And the bathroom, I didn't intend to do black and white, which you'll see, I'll do it in a minute, but it ended up turning out black and white, and when I was done with it, I almost went and changed it because I was like, really? I didn't mean to do black and white. I didn't think about it. It matches the house too well, but then I liked the bathroom, so I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll keep it. But I don't know. Nobody said anything to me. I've just noticed that I fall into the habit of using the same colors, so personally I'm trying to break that habit. I'm looking for right now that little cluster of like shadow boxes. That's one of my favorite pieces to use, and it's so big that it's hard to use it a lot. So when I get the chance to use it, I definitely do. Right now I'm moving on to the bathroom. I really want new curtains, and I know we got that one new curtain with the party stuff pack, but it just, I mean, it's awesome, but I just wish we would have got more, because I feel like our curtains, like the choices of curtains, really limit your design options, if that makes sense. I just want more swatches. I know everybody wants more swatches, but I really just want more swatches. I just do. I just do. But yeah, throwing in some more plants, just kind of stuck them around. I thought that it would look cute in the bathroom. I really, really like that tile wallpaper that's in the bathroom. I may have used it before, but I don't use it much, so I liked it. And then the bedroom I struggled with because I really wanted to do a different color scheme in here, but it just, nothing felt right. Like, I go through a couple different choices. I just wish that we had different like bedspreads and stuff. I want more patterns. I want like multicolored patterns. I would like some quilts if that were an option. And also, I know a lot of people have said it, but I want interchangeable like bed frames and blankets like they had in The Sims 2, which they had it. I think they had it in The Sims 2. I feel like they did, and if they can have it in The Sims 2, I really feel like it shouldn't be that difficult for us to get in The Sims 4, but I don't know. I know nothing of video game making, I just play them, so don't listen to me. But in here I ended up going with this teal bedspread, which it's nice. I like it. I just feel like I use it a lot because I'm really drawn to the bold color, and I just want more swatches. I know, I'm whining, but it is what it is. I do put some hints of green in this room with the artwork, which you'll see shortly, and I think that that was nice, but I did still use that big circle rug because I love it. I also threw in an easel in here. Easel. I don't know how to say that. My dad makes fun of me, but whatever. I threw one in there because I thought that it was nice for painting, like maybe this was a creative Sims house. And then I did the office, which I ended up going with the light yellow color, so it still kind of matches, but I did put in some different colors in here as well. I totally change everything in a minute. It doesn't end up looking like this, so bear with it. I used I think it was one of the newer chairs. I'm not sure if it came with the party stuff pack or the Sims Get to Work, but it came with one of those, and it came in this gorgeous, like, it's like a royal purple color. I don't know, it was so pretty. I wish that there were some other things to kind of mimic that color, because they say in design you're supposed to repeat a color like 3, 5, or 7 times. Oh, there's the chair. So I was trying to do that, but I didn't really find anything to go with it. I did end up putting in a painting that kind of went with it a little more, but then I had to change the other swatches, so I just ended up changing the painting and going back to basically the colors it is now, because even though the purple isn't repeated, I felt that the blue kind of, like the dark blue kind of complemented the purple. I do, however, really like those like fuchsia curtains, which I don't feel like I've used before, so I'm gonna have to do, maybe I'll do a room build. I haven't done a room build yet, and I feel like I want to use those curtains, so I ended up going with the cat picture. Now we're going into some screenshots, just the outside, pretty simple. I do really like the roof, actually. I think that it looks nice. And there's the backyard. As you can see, just threw in some plant pots? I don't know. And a table, the entryway, which I really like a lot, actually. and you can see kind of into the living area. And there's a shot from the kitchen with that shadow box thing that I just love. There's a better shot of the kitchen. I actually really like the kitchen. And then there's a shot towards the living room. I did remember to put in a garbage can as well, which I forgot before, so it's in kind of the middle. There's a better shot of the living room. This house was really hard to take pictures of because it was so small. So the picture I took of the bed ended up being kind of blurry, so sadly this is the only picture of the bedroom, but you guys saw it in build mode, so. But yeah, if you want to download this house, I will use the hashtag 3x3 challenge and the hashtag ToriSims1 on the gallery. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed.